George with the bucket.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to George. He shoots it. Drummond grabs the miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Outside Murray. Robinson on the wing. Over George. Robinson can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Well, with players just getting bigger and faster, when do you think we'll see our first WNBA dunk contest? And is that important to you, Candace?
I think it's just around the corner. I think it's going to be in the next couple years that we're going to see a number of ladies go out there and show them how it's done.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Robinson passes to Drummond. Outside Murray. Now Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Murray, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George passes to Leonard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Such a physical player. Kawhi doesn't back down when he's in the lane. Forces the foul.
And Leonard drops them both. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Bagley passes to Murray. Six to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Bagley, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
To the paint. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you shot time and time again.
Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Right side Bagley. Back to Vassell. Lots of room. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Defended by Murray. Six on the shot clock. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. San Antonio leading. Down low. And Drummond with the jam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And it's blocked. They get get it back. Blocked again! Robinson on the wing. George defending. Robinson passes to Bagley. The three is up. Robinson can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through. To be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Now Rubio. Pass to Azubuike. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Conchar. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Kennard. Inside. Barton with a steal.
LA foul. Will Barton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Outside Rubio. Kennard on the wing. Shoots over Barton. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Rubio finds Bridges. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Barton. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Down low. Here's Azubuike. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Barton. There's a minute 12 left in the first. Kennard with the rebound. Well, San Antonio's shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Azubuike. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Barton. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Kennard outside. And he drives in. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line from LA.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges with it. Drives to the hoop. Tips it. It's good on the putback. He has 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Barton attacking. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Bryn Forbes. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Will Barton, and it's Conchar in at the 3. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Here's Forbes. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before. But growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble and get that crossover. So I really loved watching AI growing up. And C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Azubuike. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go. They grab their own miss. Outside Rubio. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Back to Bryant. To end the run. Deflected.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Defended by Murray. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Spurs.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Well, Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
Got to. It's a staple.
Left side Bagley. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. George defending. Pass to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Vassell with the rebound. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Bagley. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Leonard. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
What effort from Leonard. When your best player is doing that on the offensive boards, it's a great example for the rest of your squad.
There's the triple. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Ball stolen. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Up ahead. Here's Murray. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Brianna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. And you're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Andre Drummond is checked in for San Antonio. Robinson comes in for Vassell. Leonard's shot's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Murray. For three, Robinson. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. No one near him. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Murray. Driving in. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
I like this for Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Takes one from 10 feet. George outside. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Outside Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside Murray. To the inside. Bagley. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's George. 9 points in the game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Powell right side. Driving inside. Kicks it to George. Another shot. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself.
1:46 left in the first half. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
For 3, Robinson. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Barton, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Forbes. That shot missing. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. Here's Conchar. Robinson defending. A minute 4 left to play in the half. 5 on the clock.
Big-time improvement from Andre Drummond. He has better awareness on the defensive end.
Powell with a steal. Now here's Barton. Here's Forbes. Back to Barton. This one for 3. Rubio with the rebound. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Here's Powell. They get it back out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Spurs have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Now Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Bridges outside. For 3, Robinson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. Andre Drummond is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Robinson in at the 2. Clock is at 3. The 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard on the tip. Oh, my goodness!
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Bagley against Leonard. And that one's good. Bagley's got 8. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On offense, here is San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Leonard, good.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard. Rising up and firing it.
Outside Murray. Here's Vassell. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove. Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Bagley, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Robinson for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
3-point basket.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. The struggle is real. He's been way off with this shot all evening long.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Tipped.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Bagley passes to Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good. Bagley.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. To stop the run. Rebound San Antonio. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
With a 9-footer. And the Clippers miss again.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 9 points.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players. It's inspiring, like I said.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Powell. Bagley, no good. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Takes it inside. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
With a 9-footer. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Bridges against Leonard. Pass to George. And here's Barton outside. The rebound by Murray.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Murray against Barton. Pass to Bagley. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Conchar. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. He's guarded by Barton. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Barton. Here's Forbes. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
LA basketball.
.157 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Rubio with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clock at 6. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Conchar drives in. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Kennard outside. And here's Rubio. Powell covers. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Now here's Barton. Pass to Powell. Here's Forbes. Charity stripe shot. Yep, count it. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Outside Rubio. Kennard on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 39% from the field in the third. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Kennard. Here we go. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 6.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. Knocked away. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Spurs running away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Clippers shooting just 33% so far in this game. We've got Marcus Morris, Bryn Forbes out there with Will Barton. Then it's Thomas Bryant, and it's Powell in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Right side, Rubio. Pass to Robinson. Drummond inside. Covered by Bryant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
LA basketball.
Here's Barton. And there's the drive. And the shot goes.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Now Rubio. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Barton pulls it in.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Pass to Robinson. Oh, George with a steal. On the wing, Bryant. Over Robinson. Bryant, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Rubio passes to Robinson. Back to Rubio. Robinson with it. 6 to shoot. It's picked off. Robinson against Barton. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Rubio. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Bridges, he's checked in for San Antonio. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Steven Silas went over with his team during the break, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
And the Clippers making a change here, and Murray drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Vassell. Shoots. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Vassell. Right side, Robinson. Back to Vassell. Now here's Murray. Drummond inside. He's against Bryant for three. Robinson. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the jam by George.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. San Antonio again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Robinson defending. Great D that time from Murray.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Missed inside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Drummond. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell's shot is good.
Very good anticipation. He has quick hands, and Andre snatching that one jump starts the fast break.
The Clippers shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Murray. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender a bucket.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Vassell. With the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Defended by Murray. And here's Bryant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's exactly what you work for. A high percentage look.
To the paint. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Drummond. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Leonard outside.
Spurs foul.
And the Spurs making a change here.
It's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 23.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
DeJounte Murray. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
San Antonio on D. Really left him alone that time.
Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide open look off the inbound play.
Well, the Spurs shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Jason Preston.
Pass to Vassell. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Vassell. Leonard defending. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Leonard. Yep, that one goes.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
Pass to Vassell. It's stolen away. George with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. George, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Vassell. Bagley passes to Robinson. Murray up top. From downtown. Nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 15.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. A minute 35 left in the game. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for DeJounte Murray.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Outside Bogdanovich to halt the run, driving to the basket. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
Outside Murray. To the left side wing. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And here's Murray. Left side Bagley. 4 on the clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. So long, everybody.